has been tracking this for us really since the beginning of its formulation, and it was a really devastating storm. And thankfully, if it does come our direction, it's nothing we can't handle. It's nothing that's going to be that catastrophic.
Yeah, it's going to be flooding and rain. That's going to be the major event for us. It's not going to be one of those devastating wind events like we saw here in Honduras and Nicaragua and also on the Gulf Coast earlier this year. So we'll have a little more here on Ada as we continue to track it early this morning. What's going to be different as we go through the weekend is our radar. This morning, we've been watching a few showers over on the East Coast, and they're beginning to wane just a little bit here this morning with the thickest line right along 595 before it hits 75 across the alley. This one a little more formable. Will probably bring some rainfall into Collier County along the Bend and also along Tamiami Trail. So if you're heading down south in Collier, do know you may pick up a few showers. All of us have about a 30% chance to pick up some rain here later on today, and that rain chance only goes up from there. A little bit warmer this morning as well. 67 right now in Arcadia, one of the coolest spots, and that's a 7-degree change since yesterday. We're waking up to 10 degrees warmer in Naples. Now this northeast breeze will turn a little more out of the east today. That's going to help moderate our temperatures and drive us up into the mid 80s. We're forecasting a warmer afternoon, that's for sure. Still a little breezy, 85 degrees, your sunset time at 5:42. Here's what it looks like on the model. That breeze kicking up, just a couple of showers today. By Friday, more moisture starts to work in from the south. We'll go with a 50% chance of wet weather there on Friday, and you start to pick a little bit of that up over the Florida Straits here Friday afternoon. Now, as far as what we're looking at, the local setup, this cold front has kept us breezy and it's kept us dry, and we've still got relatively dry air in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere for at least one more day before this tropical moisture starts to surge in. So what is left of Ada right now is over Honduras. You can pick this up on the IR satellite image, and it's really hard to pick out a distinct center. I remember just a few days ago we had a pinhole eye of a Category 4 approaching Nicaragua, and now just some heavy rainfall from Guatemala all the way back towards Panama. The latest advisory at 4 a.m. has winds of 30 miles per hour. Although it's a depression now, that low-level circulation is forecast to go over the Gulf of Honduras and eventually into the Caribbean. It will approach southwest Florida here late in the weekend and early next week. Remember, this forecast cone tracks a center of a storm. Most of the rainfall with this structure should be off to the north and east side. So our weather starts to deteriorate here on Saturday with that tropical moisture skirting in. And you can see the GFS model. The forecast calls for this to curve back to the west once again over the Florida Straits, meander in the Gulf of Mexico late next week before moving back in the Panhandle. So this is not this Sunday, that's next Sunday. We're going to be talking about Ada for a while. Here's the European model, shows the same idea, bringing it near Cuba on Sunday evening, back to the west over Key West, and then hanging out in the Gulf of Mexico before drifting off to the north. This is a very complex forecast. You're going to want to stay tuned over the next couple of days, but what I can guarantee you is it's going to be stormy and it's going to be wet. Some big changes coming. Small craft caution on your Inland Marine forecast here as our clouds and rain chances increase. We'll eventually see our temperatures dip a little bit over the weekend as we continue to watch Ada. Now, over the weekend in the next couple of days, and hey, beautiful sun pictures today would help. Submit them, weather videos and photos, to weather@fox4now.com. And of course, you can always find us on Facebook and Twitter. Twitter's there at Fox4Now.